From the gun, Jackson, end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, that was dangerous.
Intended for
throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
25-yard line.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Again, it's Vick. Throw left side, complete. It's Gonzalez. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Vick goes play action.
15-yard line.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown.
Steve Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, he'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Cameron Jordan, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Dancing to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Here's Michael Vick. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Drake. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On the carry is Allstott. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Gonzalez, 27 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Throwing, Vick. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And Vick's throw there incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This will be the final play of the half. Vick steps away to his left. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there. Trying to first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A first down throw coming for Vick. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Edgerrin James.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Vick. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And James has it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Off the play fake, Vick. Looking deep for Julio. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vick looking here for Smith downfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed go for it. Vick into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Flush to his right. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off at the 38. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On the give, this is Drake. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Being chased out left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's Jackson. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Now it's Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Anderson's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. The quick feet by Jackson. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Jackson on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He's going to take off with it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Running from the shotgun with Dre. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive
and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
From the gun, Vick. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Vick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play. And he's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.